Have you ever paused to consider that the profound secret to a long, vibrant, and fulfilling life might not be locked away in an elusive fountain of youth or a complex pharmaceutical concoction, but rather nestled within the humble, colorful embrace of nature's own pantry? As the years gracefully accumulate, many of us find ourselves paying closer, more thoughtful attention to the symphony of choices that compose our well-being, what we consume, how we move our bodies, and the myriad ways we nurture ourselves. Yet when it comes to the food on our plates, particularly the sweet offerings of fruit, the truth is that some choices wield a far more potent influence than others. This isn't about restrictive diets or culinary acrobatics. It's about understanding the quiet, persistent power of consistency and the remarkable benefits hidden in plain sight. In this exploration, we will journey through a landscape of 8 extraordinary fruits, veritable miracles of nature that seniors and indeed anyone seeking a healthier future should consider incorporating into their daily regimen. These are not merely tasty snacks to satisfy a fleeting craving. Each fruit we are about to delve into plays a unique, scientifically backed role in fortifying your body and sharpening your mind against the inevitable wear and tear of aging. Imagine feeling stronger, more mentally acute, and brimming with vitality well into your 80s, 90s, and perhaps even beyond. The best part? These natural powerhouses are readily available, delightfully easy to prepare and consume, and may already be subtly, yet significantly, extending the quality and span of your life without you even fully realizing their profound impact. We invite you to stay with us through this detailed exploration, for we won't just be listing names. You will discover the fascinating science behind how each fruit works its magic within your physiology, why its specific contributions are so crucial as we age, what tangible differences it can make, and, most importantly, how you can seamlessly weave these potent allies into your daily routine without resorting to drastic dietary overhauls. Along this path, you might recognize some beneficial habits you already practice, and you will undoubtedly discover new, simple strategies to adopt. So if you've ever felt a flicker of uncertainty about which foods truly make a difference, or if you're simply seeking natural, accessible pathways to remain energized, independent, and filled with an unquenchable zest for life, this journey is unequivocally for you. Let us begin to unlock these natural secrets together. 1. Blueberries. The azure guardians of your cognitive realm. One of the most compelling indicators that a fruit deserves a cherished spot on your daily plate is its capacity to protect and enhance the intricate workings of your brain as you navigate the aging process. In this regard, blueberries emerge as undisputed champions. These small, deep-hued berries are veritable treasure troves of antioxidants, particularly a potent group known as anthocyanins. These are the very compounds responsible for their rich blue and purple pigmentation, and numerous scientific studies have illuminated their remarkable ability to potentially delay brain aging and bolster memory functions. As the years advance, subtle shifts in cognitive function, moments of forgetfulness, a slight slowing in thought processing, or an unwelcome mental fog can begin to surface. However, the bioactive compounds meticulously packed into blueberries have been consistently linked to sharper recall, enhanced decision-making capabilities, and improved overall cognitive performance in older adults. There is something truly extraordinary about the way these humble berries interact with the delicate architecture of your brain. The anthocyanins and other antioxidants they contain wage a constant battle against oxidative stress. Think of oxidative stress as a kind of internal rust that gradually accumulates over time, inflicting damage on your brain cells or neurons. By diligently neutralizing these harmful free radicals and thus lowering this pervasive cellular damage, blueberries may play a crucial role in preserving the health and integrity of neurons. More than just protection, they may even enhance the communication pathways between brain cells, ensuring that signals are transmitted efficiently and accurately. It is this profound neuroprotective capacity that leads many nutrition experts and gerontologists to hail blueberries as a quintessential brain food, especially for individuals navigating their 6th decade and beyond. Consider the story of Henry, a sprightly 72-year-old who shared that he began incorporating a modest handful of blueberries into his breakfast ritual each day, sometimes stirred into his morning oatmeal, other times sprinkled over plain yogurt. Over the course of a few months, He noticed a discernible difference. He felt more mentally alert in the mornings, and the familiar tendrils of late afternoon mental fatigue seemed to loosen their grip. Was this transformation solely attributable to the berries? Perhaps not in isolation, as a healthy lifestyle is multifaceted. Yet, a growing body of scientific evidence robustly supports what Henry experienced. Individuals who regularly consume blueberries often demonstrate superior performance on memory tests and report a greater sense of mental equilibrium throughout their day. What elevates blueberries to such a powerful status isn't just their impressive nutrient profile, but also their sheer simplicity and ease of integration into daily life. There's no need for elaborate culinary preparations or complicated smoothie concoctions unless you enjoy them. You can simply wash a small bowlful and savor their natural sweetness as they are. They are wonderfully portable, requiring no preparation beyond a quick rinse, making them an effortless snack. This inherent convenience is just one more reason they have become such a beloved staple among health-conscious seniors. Beyond the practicality, however, lies a deeper, more resonant message. Adding a fruit like blueberries to your daily routine is a small, seemingly inconsequential decision that often signals a larger, more significant shift in mindset. A conscious choice to actively protect your mind, to remain engaged with the world, and to nurture an enduring curiosity. This choice, repeated day after day, becomes a quiet yet powerful declaration that your well-being continues to matter profoundly, and that you are still an active participant in shaping your own vibrant story, one delicious berry at a time. The power of blueberries for brain health is truly remarkable, a small berry with a mighty impact. If you're inspired to make these brain-boosting gems a part of your daily life, or perhaps you already do, let us know by commenting with the number 1 below. We'd love to hear how blueberries fit into your wellness journey. 2. Avocados, the creamy custodians of cardiovascular vigor. Avocados, with their rich, creamy texture and distinctive verdant hue, might not be the first fruit that springs to mind when contemplating longevity and robust aging, but they unquestionably deserve a prominent position on that list. These botanical wonders are densely packed with healthy monounsaturated fats, yes, the unequivocally good kind, which have been extensively shown in research to play a significant role in lowering levels of LDL, low-density lipoprotein, or bad cholesterol, thereby reducing a primary risk factor for heart disease, one of the leading causes of mortality among older adults. But the cardiovascular benefits of avocados extend even further. They also contain a surprisingly generous amount of potassium, often even more than the famously potassium-rich banana. This essential mineral is crucial for regulating blood pressure, which in turn helps to reduce the overall strain on your heart. One of the often underappreciated aspects of growing older is that our bodies can become more sensitive to even minor physiological imbalances. A slight, persistent elevation in blood pressure, a little more stiffness or calcification in the arteries, or a few extra pounds accumulating around the midsection, these seemingly small issues can compound over time, significantly impacting cardiovascular health. This is precisely where the unique properties of avocados can offer substantial support. The healthy fats they provide contribute to maintaining the flexibility and suppleness of your arteries, while their abundant potassium content helps to ease the pressure within your blood vessels. This dual action makes every heartbeat a little more efficient, a quiet but profoundly powerful benefit, especially for seniors. I recall a delightful woman named Elaine who was 78 when she decided to incorporate half an avocado into her daily lunch. She wasn't anticipating any dramatic transformations, but she was committed to making small, positive changes. After her subsequent checkup, her doctor noted a pleasing improvement in her blood pressure readings and a favorable trend in her cholesterol profile. Elaine simply smiled, attributing the positive shift, at least in part, to her new daily habit. "Well," she remarked, "I didn't change much else except that avocado." She continued this practice not just for the encouraging numbers on her medical reports, but because it made her feel good. And that intrinsic feeling of proactively doing something positive for one's own health is often the most significant and motivating reward. What makes avocados particularly beneficial and user-friendly is their incredible versatility in the kitchen. You can spread their creamy flesh on whole grain toast, dice them into vibrant salads, blend them into nutrient-dense smoothies for an extra touch of richness, or simply slice them and enjoy with a pinch of sea salt and a delicate drizzle of olive oil. You don't need to be a gourmet chef to reap their benefits. Consistency is the key. Unlike some health foods that can feel like a culinary compromise, avocados are genuinely satisfying and delicious. Their creamy, luxurious texture can adeptly replace heavier, less healthy spreads and sauces, helping you make better dietary choices without feeling deprived. Furthermore, there's an undeniable psychological uplift that accompanies such choices. When you consciously choose to eat something that nourishes your heart and supports your vascular system, you're not just feeding your physical body, you're reinforcing a deep-seated sense of self-respect and self-care. You're communicating to yourself, I still matter. I am still worth the effort. This quiet, unwavering commitment to care for oneself, even in the smallest of daily actions, is what imbues these choices with such profound power. And in the grand tapestry of a long life, it is this steady, quiet care that helps build a foundation for not just more years, but better, more vibrant years. It's clear that simple dietary additions can have a significant impact on heart health. If you're finding these insights into the benefits of fruits like avocados valuable, please comment with the number 2 below to let us know you're engaged with this important information. And if you haven't already, we warmly recommend you subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell. This ensures you won't miss any of our future videos, packed with content designed to inform, inspire, and support your wellness journey. Your engagement helps us continue creating meaningful content. Now let's press forward to another remarkable fruit. 3. Papayas, the tropical tonic for digestion and immunity. When we engage in conversations about maintaining optimal health in our later years, 2 concerns invariably rise to the forefront: digestive efficacy and robust immunity. The vibrant, tropical papaya quietly and effectively supports both of these critical systems in a manner that many other fruits simply cannot match. This luscious, orange-fleshed fruit is exceptionally rich in vitamin C, one of the cornerstone nutrients that your immune system relies upon to fend off infections and maintain its vigilance. Beyond its immune-boosting prowess, papaya also contains powerful digestive enzymes, most notably papain, which is renowned for its ability to help break down proteins in the food you consume, making them easier for your body to absorb and utilize. For older adults, this synergistic combination of immune support and digestive aid can be a genuine game changer. As we age, it's a natural physiological process for our digestive system to slow down its pace. Meals that once felt light and were processed with ease can begin to feel heavy, leading to discomfort. Issues such as bloating, constipation, or general indigestion may start to appear with greater frequency, even if your fundamental dietary habits haven't undergone significant changes. This is where the gentle power of papaya steps in. The natural enzymes it provides, particularly papain, act as a digestive assistant, easing the complex process of breaking down food. This facilitates more efficient nutrient absorption and helps to circumvent the common discomforts that often accompany aging digestion. It's akin to giving your gastrointestinal tract a gentle, supportive helping hand. Consider the experience of Richard, an 81-year-old gentleman I once had the pleasure of working with. He had been struggling with recurrent stomach discomfort, which in turn was negatively impacting his sleep quality. His thoughtful granddaughter suggested he try starting his day with a few slices of fresh papaya. Within a couple of weeks of adopting this simple habit, Richard reported a significant improvement. He was sleeping more soundly, felt noticeably lighter and more comfortable after meals, and even remarked that he had more sustained energy throughout the afternoons. "It's just fruit," he said with a good-natured chuckle, "but I think it's doing something right." Indeed, sometimes the simplest, most natural interventions yield the most profound and welcome differences. Beyond its remarkable digestive benefits, the high concentration of vitamin C in papayas provides your immune system with the steady, reliable supply of this crucial micronutrient it needs to remain alert and responsive. We are all acutely aware of how paramount a strong immune defense is, especially as we grow older and our body's natural defense mechanisms may not be quite as swift or formidable as they were in our youth. A daily serving of papaya helps to build and maintain that quiet internal shield from the inside out, without the need for synthetic pills or powders. You are simply providing your body with what it requires for optimal function through the wholesome goodness of real food. Moreover, papaya is refreshingly easy to incorporate into your diet and enjoy. You can slice it fresh and eat it as is, mix it into a colorful fruit salad, or even squeeze a little lime juice over it for a bright, clean, and zesty flavor enhancement. For those who may not have a preference for overly sweet fruits, papaya offers a mild, beautifully balanced flavor profile that is unlikely to overwhelm your taste buds or your stomach. It's one of those fruits that feels as if it were specifically designed with the needs of older adults in mind. Gentle on the system, deeply nourishing, and quietly yet powerfully effective. Adding papaya to your daily routine is more than just a dietary choice. It's a proactive statement. It's a way of saying, I want to feel good after I eat. I want my body to work harmoniously with me, not against me. And in making that choice, you're making a valuable investment not merely in your digestion or immunity, but in your daily energy levels, your physical comfort, and the overall quality of how you experience each and every day. That is precisely the kind of consistent, mindful care that carries you forward with grace and vitality. The dual action of papaya on digestion and immunity is truly fascinating. If you find this information about papaya's benefits particularly useful, or if it's a fruit you plan to explore, please comment with the number 3 below. We appreciate knowing which insights resonate most with you. Number 4. Pomegranates, ruby jewels for robust blood flow and reduced inflammation. Pomegranates, with their striking jewel-like arils, seeds, and their uniquely sweet tart flavor profile, are often admired for their sheer beauty. However, beneath this captivating exterior lies something even more valuable: a profound natural ability to support healthy blood flow and significantly reduce inflammation, two physiological aspects that become increasingly critical to manage as we age. This extraordinary fruit is densely packed with potent polyphenols, particularly compounds known as punicalagins and anthocyanins. These powerful antioxidants have been demonstrated in numerous studies to improve circulation and protect the delicate endothelial lining of our blood vessels. For many older adults, the tangible benefits of this can translate into better oxygen and nutrient delivery throughout the body, potentially leading to clearer thinking, enhanced cognitive function, and even a noticeable reduction in joint stiffness and discomfort. As the years progress, many individuals begin to notice subtle or not so subtle signs that may indicate compromised circulation, persistently cold hands and feet, slower wound healing, or even periods of brain fog, where concentration becomes challenging. These symptoms can all be indicative of reduced blood flow. When your circulatory system isn't operating at its peak efficiency, your body's tissues and organs don't receive the vital oxygen and nutrients they need as quickly or as thoroughly, and this can slow down virtually every physiological process. The unique compounds found in pomegranates, however, can help to relax and widen your blood vessels, a process known as vasodilation. This makes it easier for your heart to pump blood to every extremity and organ, effectively opening up the highways inside your body and allowing everything to move more freely and efficiently once again. I recall a gentleman named Charles who was 76 when his daughter, an avid reader of health and nutrition articles, started bringing him small bottles of pure pomegranate juice. Initially, Charles was a bit skeptical, thinking it was perhaps just another trendy health drink. However, after consistently consuming the juice for a few weeks, he began to notice some remarkable changes. His knees, which often ached, particularly in the morning, felt less stiff, and he experienced less overall achiness after periods of sitting. What surprised him most, though, was a newfound clarity in his thinking. He described it vividly. It's like the fog finally lifted. This subjective experience is well supported by science. Improved blood flow to the brain, facilitated by compounds like those in pomegranates, can indeed enhance memory, focus, and overall cognitive function, especially in older adults. Then there's the significant benefit for joint health. Pomegranates' well-documented natural anti-inflammatory properties can play a crucial role in reducing swelling and alleviating pain, particularly for individuals dealing with conditions like arthritis or general age-related joint discomfort. Unlike many over-the-counter pain relievers or anti-inflammatory medications, which can come with a host of potential side effects, pomegranate offers a gentle, daily way to support your body's natural healing and inflammation modulating processes. When something as simple and delicious as a fruit can offer that kind of profound systemic support, it certainly warrants our attention. Pomegranates can be enjoyed in various ways. The arils can be eaten by the spoonful, tossed into salads for a burst of color and flavor, or blended into smoothies. Pomegranate juice is also a popular option, but it's crucial to ensure it's pure 100% juice without added sugars or fillers, as these can negate many of the health benefits. A little can go a long way. Even a few ounces of pure juice per day or a small bowl of the fresh seeds can begin to support your circulation and reduce inflammation in ways you may not feel dramatically overnight, but will absolutely notice and appreciate over time. When you consciously choose to consume something that strengthens your heart, enhances your circulation, and eases discomfort in your joints, you're doing far more than just adding another fruit to your diet. You're actively reminding yourself that comfort, mental clarity, and physical strength are still well within your reach. You're affirming that you're not just passively surviving the aging process, you're still actively moving, thinking, and engaging with the world on your own terms. And every single choice that supports that vibrant life is a significant step toward not just living longer, but living demonstrably better. The circulatory and anti-inflammatory benefits of pomegranates are truly compelling. If you're intrigued by how this ruby jewel can support your health, or if it's a fruit you already cherish, please share your thoughts by commenting with the number 4 below. And if you're finding this deep dive into nature's pharmacy valuable, please consider hitting the like button, subscribing to our channel, and ringing that notification bell. Your support is invaluable and helps us continue to bring you content that informs and inspires. Let's continue our journey. 5. Prunes, the time-honored ally for digestive harmony. Prunes, or dried plums, may sometimes carry an old-fashioned reputation, but when it comes to maintaining a smoothly functioning digestive system, especially in our later years, they are nothing short of remarkable and deserve a modern reappraisal. These unassuming dried fruits are exceptionally rich in soluble fiber and also contain a natural sugar alcohol called sorbitol. These two components work synergistically to gently stimulate bowel movements and support overall healthy gut function. For older adults who often face challenges such as slower digestive motility and a greater propensity for occasional constipation, prunes offer a reliable, natural, and gentle solution, often without the potential side effects or dependency issues associated with many over-the-counter laxative remedies. As we age, several physiological changes can impact our digestive regularity. The muscles in our digestive tract may become less active or efficient, hydration levels can sometimes decline, and certain medications, commonly prescribed for age-related conditions, can unfortunately slow things down even further. And when your gut isn't moving well, it can have a ripple effect, impacting the rest of your well-being. Discomfort, fatigue, a diminished appetite, and a general feeling of sluggishness can all stem from an irregular digestive system. Prunes do more than just help move things along. The soluble fiber they contain acts as a prebiotic, meaning it feeds the beneficial bacteria residing in your gut. This, in turn, helps to cultivate a healthier gut microbiome, which is crucial for improving not only digestion, but also nutrient absorption, immune system strength, and even mood balance. Let me share the story of Joanne, aged 74. She had never been keen on the idea of relying on laxatives, but had been persistently struggling with uncomfortable bloating and irregularity for several years. A well-meaning neighbor recommended she try a simple remedy, eating just 4 prunes a day, either with her breakfast or as a late afternoon snack. Skeptical but willing to try a natural approach, Joanne incorporated this small change into her routine. Within a week, she began to notice a significant shift. She experienced more comfort, less bloating, and most importantly, she felt more like her energetic self again. "I don't feel weighed down anymore," she shared with a sense of relief. And that's the thing. When your gut works better, so does the rest of you. Prunes are wonderfully easy to incorporate into your daily life. You don't need a special recipe or a blender. A small handful consumed after a meal or as a standalone snack can help set a healthy rhythm for your digestion. They are also naturally sweet, making them a great alternative to processed snacks that often cause undesirable spikes in blood sugar followed by an energy crash. With prunes, you get a source of steady energy alongside vital support for your body's internal balance, all without having to sacrifice the pleasure of taste. Beyond the purely physical aspect of improved digestion, there's something deeply empowering about taking proactive control of such a fundamental part of your health. When you no longer have to worry about digestive discomfort or the unpredictability of irregularity, you gain back a significant measure of freedom. The freedom to travel without anxiety, to enjoy meals with friends and family without apprehension, and to live each day without that nagging underlying distraction. And all of this can stem from a thing as humble and accessible as a dried fruit. So never underestimate the profound value of this simple, time-tested habit. Choosing to eat prunes daily is a gentle way of tuning into your body's natural rhythms and providing it with the support it needs. Naturally, gently, and without fuss. It's one more quiet yet potent sign that you're not just getting older, you're getting wiser about what truly supports a vibrant, independent, and comfortable life. Do you have any personal experiences with prunes or other natural remedies for digestive wellness? We'd love for you to share your story or thoughts in the comment section below. Your experiences can be incredibly helpful to others in our community. Number 6, apples, the everyday guardian of heart and lungs. Apples are arguably one of the most familiar and widely consumed fruits across the globe, yet their very ubiquity can sometimes lead us to overlook their profound health benefits. Don't let their simplicity fool you. Behind that satisfyingly crisp bite lies a veritable powerhouse of nutrients that contribute significantly to lowering cholesterol, supporting healthy lung function, and providing sustained energy without causing disruptive spikes in blood sugar. For seniors who are mindfully looking to protect their cardiovascular health and maintain optimal respiratory function as they age, apples offer an easy, accessible, and highly effective everyday solution that can deliver steady cumulative results over time. One of the most critical aspects of maintaining robust health in older age is the diligent management of cholesterol levels. As LDL, bad cholesterol, accumulates in the arteries, it narrows the passages, stiffens the arterial walls, a condition known as atherosclerosis, and significantly raises the risk for heart attacks and strokes. Apples, however, contain a generous amount of soluble fiber, particularly a type called pectin. Pectin has a remarkable ability to bind with cholesterol in the digestive tract, helping to remove it from the body before it has a chance to be absorbed into the bloodstream and settle in the arteries. Over time, this consistent action helps to reduce cholesterol buildup and keeps your blood flowing more freely, much like a gentle, diligent cleaning crew working quietly behind the scenes each day to maintain cardiovascular health. Beyond heart health, apples also contain a wealth of flavonoids, which are powerful plant compounds with antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. Certain flavonoids found in apples, such as quercetin, have been specifically linked to stronger lung function and a reduced risk of respiratory ailments. This is an aspect of health that often gains more significance as we grow older. Lung strength and capacity can naturally decline with age, even in individuals who have never smoked. Breathing might feel shallower, stamina during physical activity can decrease, and common colds or respiratory infections might linger longer. However, scientific studies suggest that seniors who regularly include apples in their diet may actually preserve better lung capacity and function over time. This can improve everything from the ease of daily movement and the ability to engage in enjoyable activities to the quality of sleep. I once knew a gentleman named George, 83 years young, who had always maintained an active lifestyle but had recently started feeling unusually winded simply walking up the gentle incline of his driveway. His doctor, after a thorough examination, found no major underlying cardiac or pulmonary disease, but encouraged him to focus on improving his nutrition. George, taking this advice to heart, decided to start eating 2 apples a day, one as a mid-morning snack and another before his evening meal. After a few months of this consistent habit, he reported not only feeling less winded during his walks, but also received good news at his next checkup. His cholesterol numbers had shown a favorable improvement. "It's nothing fancy," he'd say with a knowing smile, "but it works." And that, in essence, is precisely the point. You don't always need complicated or exotic solutions. Often, the most effective strategies are the right, consistent ones. Another significant benefit of apples is their ability to help regulate blood sugar levels. The fiber in apples slows down the digestion and absorption of sugars, meaning that energy is released into the bloodstream gradually. This helps to prevent the rapid spikes and subsequent crashes in blood sugar that can be problematic, especially for individuals managing prediabetes or diabetes. For seniors who require steady, sustained fuel throughout the day, but wish to avoid sugary snacks that can lead to energy slumps, apples are one of the safest, smartest, and most satisfying choices available. And let's not overlook the simple emotional comfort that apples can provide. There's something deeply satisfying and grounding about biting into a crisp, juicy apple. It's a familiar taste and texture, often connecting us to comforting memories of simpler times and reminding us that taking excellent care of our health doesn't always have to be complicated. It just has to be intentional and consistent. The combined heart and lung benefits of apples are truly impressive for such a common fruit. If you find these insights valuable and are perhaps already an apple aficionado or now considering making them a more regular part of your diet, please comment with the number 6 below to let us know. And a friendly reminder, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so and turn on the bell for notifications. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you on your health journey. Now, let's move forward to another wonder of nature. Number 7, grapes. Resveratrol-rich clusters for cellular protection and vitality. Grapes, those delightful bite-sized clusters often seen gracing tables at farmers markets or nestled in grocery store bins, may appear unassuming at first glance, yet within their delicate skins, particularly in red and purple varieties, lies one of nature's most potent compounds for promoting healthy aging, resveratrol. This powerful antioxidant, working in concert with a whole suite of other beneficial polyphenols, operates deep within your body to help reduce chronic inflammation, protect your cells from the relentless onslaught of age-related damage, and support overall vitality and well-being. For seniors aiming to preserve muscle strength, maintain joint comfort, and even sustain cognitive clarity, grapes quietly emerge as one of the most potent and enjoyable fruits you can incorporate into your daily diet. Chronic low-level inflammation is a silent, insidious process that most of us don't consciously think about until it begins to manifest as tangible symptoms like persistent stiffness, nagging achiness, or contributes to more serious health issues such as heart disease, diabetes, or neurodegenerative conditions. The trouble with inflammation is that it often begins its detrimental work long before you actually feel its effects. Over time, this sustained inflammatory state sets the stage for a host of age-related complications. Grapes, especially the darker skinned varieties, contain high levels of resveratrol, a compound that has garnered significant scientific attention not only for its direct antioxidant capabilities, but also for its influence on gene expression related to inflammation and cellular repair pathways. When you consume grapes regularly, you are essentially providing your body with the molecular tools it needs to help calm inflammation at its source and bolster cellular resilience. Consider, for example, Grace, an 85-year-old retired school teacher who had always enjoyed snacking on fruit, but had never paid particular attention to the specific kinds she chose. After her doctor mentioned that underlying chronic inflammation could be exacerbating her knee joint discomfort and even subtly undermining her heart health, Grace decided to be more intentional. She began adding a generous handful of fresh red grapes to her afternoon routine, sometimes eating them plain, other times mixing them into a small fruit salad. Within about a month of this simple dietary addition, she noticed that her joints felt discernibly less swollen and stiff when she woke up in the morning, and she wasn't experiencing the same level of fatigue in the evenings. What surprised Grace most, however, was a subtle but profound shift towards feeling calmer and more emotionally balanced, a change she attributed, at least in part, to being more mindful and proactive about what she ate. The reason grapes can influence both physical and emotional well-being extends beyond their direct antioxidant effects. Resveratrol, in particular, has been extensively studied for its potential to support healthy blood vessel function, promoting vasodilation, the widening of blood vessels. This, in turn, helps deliver oxygen and vital nutrients more efficiently to every part of your body, including your brain. Better cerebral circulation can translate into sharper thinking, steadier moods, and more consistent energy levels throughout the day. Furthermore, because grapes are a natural source of hydration comprising up to 80% water, they also contribute to keeping you well hydrated, which is essential for supporting everything from skin health and elasticity to kidney function and detoxification processes. Beyond the star power of resveratrol, grapes offer a symphony of other beneficial polyphenols, such as quercetin and catechins. These compounds work synergistically to protect your cell's precious DNA and their delicate membranes from oxidative damage. You can think of these compounds as a highly skilled team of microscopic shield bearers, diligently standing guard around each cell, repairing small tears and neutralizing threats before they can escalate into major problems. In studies conducted on older adults, regular consumption of grape extracts or grape products has been linked to improvements in muscle endurance and less reported muscle soreness after light to moderate physical activity, an important consideration for seniors who wish to remain active and mobile without being unduly sidelined by discomfort or prolonged recovery times. Grapes also support gut health in a fascinating, albeit roundabout, way. The same polyphenols that make them so powerfully anti-inflammatory also serve as nourishment for beneficial gut bacteria. This helps to maintain a balanced and diverse gut microbiome, which is increasingly recognized as a cornerstone of overall health. A healthy gut microbiome is linked not only to better digestion and more efficient nutrient absorption, but also to mood regulation, robust immune resilience, and even cognitive function. This means that the simple act of eating grapes can contribute to greater comfort after meals, stronger defenses against seasonal illnesses, and a brighter, more positive sense of well-being. Integrating grapes into your daily routine is delightfully simple. You can enjoy them fresh, thoroughly washed, and ready to pop, skin and all. Frozen grapes make for an incredibly refreshing and healthy snack, especially on hot days. Some people enjoy adding them to salads, perhaps with a sprinkle of nuts and a light vinaigrette, while others gently simmer grapes with a splash of water and a hint of cinnamon to create a warm, comforting compote that tastes like a decadent dessert but is packed with health benefits. No matter how you choose to enjoy them, aiming for about a cup of grapes, which is approximately 15 to 20 individual berries, each day can be a wonderful goal. There's also something inherently uplifting about the ritual of eating grapes. Pausing in your afternoon to rinse a bowl of fresh, glistening grapes can become a small, cherished moment of mindful self-care. This simple act reminds you that each choice you make, no matter how small, can be an act of kindness and nourishment towards yourself. That moment of pause, of truly savoring the flavor and texture, carries psychological benefits of its own, potentially reducing stress, encouraging presence and mindfulness, and boosting your overall sense of contentment. Moreover, sharing grapes can foster connection. If you're enjoying a bowl of grapes with a partner, friend, or grandchild, you're also inviting conversation, laughter, and togetherness. These positive social moments, when combined with the fruit's tangible physical benefits, can create a virtuous cycle. You feel better physically, which encourages you to engage more socially, like slays. And that social engagement in turn reinforces positive mental health, further supporting your physical well-being. So when you choose to include grapes in your daily regimen, you're doing far more than just snacking on something sweet and refreshing. You're embracing a food that quietly yet powerfully battles inflammation, diligently shields your cells from damage, helps improve circulation, nourishes your vital gut microbiome, and subtly uplifts your spirit. It's a simple, accessible step with remarkably wide-reaching and positive effects. It's a choice that reminds you every afternoon that age doesn't have to limit your capacity for health, happiness, and meaningful connection. Each juicy bite is a testament to your ongoing journey of wellness, a gentle but potent way to affirm, I am still here, I still matter profoundly, and I am still actively choosing wellness every single day. The cellular protection offered by grapes is a compelling reason to enjoy them regularly. What are your favorite ways to eat grapes, or do you have a particular variety you prefer? Share your grape-related thoughts or experiences in the comments below. We always enjoy learning from our community. 8. Bananas. The gentle giant for muscle, nerve, and sleep support. Bananas are often taken for granted. They're incredibly easy to grab on the go, wonderfully soft to chew, consistently affordable and available year-round. Yet for seniors aiming to maintain crucial aspects of their well-being, such as mobility, muscle strength, and the restorative sanctuary of restful sleep, this simple, humble fruit deserves a permanent and celebrated spot in their daily nutritional routine. What makes bananas so vitally important isn't solely their well-known potassium content, though that is certainly a major contributing factor. It's the unique and synergistic combination of potassium, magnesium, natural sugars, and water content that collectively helps to support your muscles, nerves, and hydration levels all at once, typically without causing any digestive discomfort. As we gracefully navigate the aging process, our muscles may not recover from exertion as quickly or as completely as they once did. We might begin to notice increased soreness after light physical activity, a subtle slowing in our walking speed, or perhaps those frustrating and unwelcome nighttime leg cramps that can jolt us awake and steal precious hours of restorative rest. Often, these issues can be attributed, at least in part, to subtle but significant mineral imbalances, especially insufficient levels of potassium or magnesium. Bananas stand out as one of the best natural food-based sources of both these essential minerals. Potassium plays a critical role in enabling your muscles to contract smoothly and efficiently, and it is also vital for maintaining a steady, healthy heart rhythm. Magnesium, on the other hand, supports muscle relaxation, the counterpart to contraction, and also helps to calm your nervous system, which can be instrumental in facilitating the process of falling asleep and staying asleep throughout the night. I remember a lovely woman named Doris, who at 79 used to be awakened almost every single night by sharp, debilitating cramps in her calves. She had diligently tried various remedies, stretching exercises before bed, different types of supportive footwear, and even cutting back on caffeine, but nothing seemed to provide lasting relief. Her doctor, understanding the potential role of mineral balance, recommended she try a very simple intervention: eating one banana each evening, about an hour before she planned to go to bed. Within just 2 weeks of consistently following this advice, Doris reported that the painful leg cramps had nearly completely disappeared. I truly didn't realize, she shared with evident relief, that such a small, simple change could make such a profound difference to my sleep and comfort. That, in essence, is the quiet, unassuming power of real whole food. It supports the body's natural processes gently and effectively, often without disrupting its delicate balance. Bananas also offer a steady and reliable source of natural carbohydrates, which your body efficiently utilizes for energy. Unlike processed snacks or sugary treats that can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar, followed by an equally precipitous crash, the natural sugars in bananas are released more gradually into the bloodstream. This is largely due to their fiber content, which slows down digestion and absorption, providing sustained fuel without the undesirable sugar rush and subsequent slump. That's why so many seniors find bananas particularly useful, not just as a bedtime aid for muscle relaxation, but also as an energizing mid-morning or mid-afternoon snack that helps keep them going strong without experiencing an energy deficit. They are especially beneficial before or after a brisk walk, a gentle workout session, or even just tackling household chores that require a bit of stamina. What's more, bananas are renowned for being one of the most gut-friendly fruits available. Their soft, yielding texture and the presence of soluble fiber make them exceptionally easy to digest, even for individuals who may be dealing with slower digestive processes or sensitive stomachs. They can help to soothe the digestive tract, contribute to regulating bowel movements, and reduce that heavy, bloated feeling that can sometimes sneak in after meals. And because they contain natural prebiotics, specifically fructooligosaccharides, bananas also help to nourish the beneficial bacteria residing in your gut. As we've discussed, a healthy gut microbiome is fundamental to strengthening immunity, enhancing nutrient absorption, and even influencing mood. Bananas are also endlessly versatile and convenient. You can slice them onto your morning oatmeal or cereal, blend them into a creamy smoothie, mash them onto a piece of whole grain toast as a natural sweetener, or simply peel and eat them as they are. For seniors who may sometimes experience a reduced appetite or find chewing more challenging, bananas provide a gentle, palatable way to get essential calories, nutrients, and hydration in one easy, accessible step. They require absolutely no chewing effort if mashed, no complicated prep time, and virtually no cleanup, making them arguably one of the most accessible and practical health foods in the world. But even beyond all these tangible physiological benefits, there's an undeniable element of comfort and familiarity associated with bananas. They are dependable, soothing, and unpretentious, much like the kind of simple, steadfast habits that quietly sustain us through life's many changes and challenges. Choosing to incorporate a banana into your daily routine isn't just about supporting your muscles or improving your sleep. It's about leaning into a rhythm of self-care that communicates a deeper message. I trust what is inherently good for me. I choose to support myself in ways that are gentle, natural, and designed for lasting well-being. And in that small, consistent daily gesture, you create something truly powerful. a positive ripple of health that strengthens your body, steadies your rest, and serves as a gentle reminder that longevity and vitality aren't always found in grand overhauls or drastic, complicated changes. Sometimes the most profound support comes from the soft, steady, and reliable nourishment of a single, humble banana. These 8 fruits offer a remarkable array of benefits for healthy aging. If learning about the power of bananas for muscle health, nerve function, and sleep has been enlightening, or if it's a fruit you rely on, please let us know by commenting with the number 8 below. We truly value your interaction. Furthermore, if these insights have brought value to you today, please support our channel by hitting the like button, subscribing, and remembering to turn on the notification bell. This ensures you won't miss out on insightful and useful content like this in the future, and it greatly helps us reach more people. As we draw this exploration to a close, take a quiet moment to reflect on the 8 remarkable miracle fruits we've journeyed through together today. From the brain-boosting power of blueberries to the muscle-soothing comfort of bananas, each one offers a unique gift from nature's abundant pharmacy. Which of these fruits resonated most deeply with you? Perhaps some are already cherished staples in your daily routine, silent allies in your quest for well-being. And which ones, after learning more about their profound benefits, are you now thoughtfully considering adding to your nutritional tapestry? It's essential to remember that the path to living a longer, healthier, and more vibrant life isn't typically paved with massive, instantaneous transformations that happen overnight. Instead, it is meticulously shaped and fortified by a series of small, intentional, and consistent choices made each and every day. A bowl of deeply hued blueberries accompanying your breakfast, a creamy slice of avocado enriching your lunch, a juicy apple as an afternoon pick-me-up, or a few sweet grapes savored as a mindful snack. These are far more than just fleeting moments of gustatory pleasure. They are powerful signals. They communicate to your body on a cellular level that you are providing it with the nourishment it needs to thrive. And perhaps more importantly, they send a profound message to yourself that you still care deeply, that you are still actively investing in the quality and richness of the life you want to live today and in all the years to come. If even one of these fruits, one story or one piece of information shared today spoke to you on a personal level, if it sparked a thought like, that's something simple I could do for myself, then you are already well on your way, firmly on the right track. Aging, with all its inherent wisdom and experience, doesn't mean relinquishing the driver's seat of your health journey. On the contrary, it often means learning how to steer with even more refined wisdom, a clearer sense of purpose, and a deeper appreciation for the grace that can be found in simple, sustainable practices. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey today. We would genuinely love to hear from you. Please take a moment to leave a comment below and share one key insight you learned today, or perhaps one small change you are inspired to make in your own life. Your thoughts, experiences, and reflections are incredibly important to us and to the wider community we are building here. Reading your comments provides us with great motivation, encouragement, and inspiration to continue our work. If you enjoyed this video and found its contents helpful and informative, we kindly ask you to show your support by liking the video, subscribing to our channel if you haven't already, and sharing it with others who might also benefit from this knowledge. Your support is invaluable. It helps us to continue creating high-quality, meaningful content designed to inform, empower, and inspire you on your wellness path. Thank you once again for watching and for being a part of our community. We eagerly look forward to seeing you in the next video, where we'll continue to explore the many avenues to a healthier, happier, and more fulfilling life. Remember, the journey of self-care is indeed a long and rewarding one. Begin today with those small, powerful steps.